Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the World of Risk Global Domination. I'm your host, Kilton, and today we are playing some classic fixed risk. And red, turn one with probably the best South American spawn I've ever seen. That is, he's got 17 troops in South America before anybody else has a chance to even do anything. I'm just going to say, probably a pretty good game from red here. I don't think he's getting 4th, 5th, or 6th. He's probably getting a top few placement. We're going to be playing Classic Fixed World Dom. We have Alliances on, Blizzards on, no fog, no portals. And we have some interesting Blizzards, especially the Alaska Blizzard, which means red, if he demolishes his way up into North America with this super OP spawn he got, this is actually a really sick setup for him. Going from South America, using the 5 a turn, because now he's getting 2 extra a turn. If he uses that to come up here and bully everybody out of North America and kill that, he will be able to hold Brazil and Greenland as a 2-point guard on North America, South America for +7 in total. And that's terrible for the rest of us. Now, I have 4 territories. Well, both of my other 2 territories got hit. Okay, Orange is going to try to fight me for Australia. He has no business being down here. That was actually a poor decision. Because I get 5 troops on the first turn, I can just smoke his 5 stack. I can 10v5 that. And not only that, green gets 6 troops on the first turn, and he can actually make a 9 right here. This is bad on every angle. What do I actually go for then? I'm at risk of losing this 4 also if blue puts a 5 here, rolling one of these stacks. Green might go in here. Green has a 2-3-3-3. Orange is just, that was such a dumb move, man. All right. Do we just throw our 5 into Australia and say, go away? I think I'm going to. I'm honestly going to do it. Screw it. And then we're going to roll orange out over here, try to hold this for. I'm hoping blue doesn't 5v for me, right? It is an AI, but it is a medium AI. So hopefully we get away with that. We got an artillery to start. This is going to be a very tough game. But because of the Alaska Blizzard, Australia is also quite good as well. Because once you take it, you get strong out here in Siam. And maybe there's a snipe on taking Asia later for a 2-point hold in Asia with the Afghanistan Blizzard. Green rolls, 3v1. He gets his card, Commander Kane, and he fortifies out. And puts all of his troops in North America. Good. We actually really, really needed him to put all of his troops in North America. Because if he doesn't contest red for North America, red will get that 2-point I was talking about. We got to avoid that at all costs. Green will be moving all of his troops out of the way, and orange will find his way in here with this other stack too. So we will probably be fighting to the death with orange. Now, we'll see what this looks like after orange's turn here. I might be forced to roll. If he makes an 8 here, I might be forced to 13v8 him. If he puts his troops out here and comes over, I'm probably going to add to Japan and hit his Mongolia 3. And we'll see how this goes. It's going to be a rough one, but I don't think orange is going to back off. He could, you know, try to switch, bring his 3 to his 7. He could try to switch, play for Europe or play for Africa. Africa's a really dangerous continent to go for, though, with the way red spawned. Red's just so powerful. Yeah. And like the blue bot's going to keep rolling around you and fighting you for Europe. It's never going to move its troops out for you. But like here's purple pretty much moving out of Africa. No, okay. So orange is just going to do this. That's cool. I think I'm just going to smoke his 8 stack then. Because it's an 8, I think I'm going to 13v8 it. And hopefully we get really good dice. I won't finish the bonus because I don't want to open green. Green will probably move out of the way. But this blue 4 will stay in the way as long as it doesn't do anything with it now. Good. So the blue 4 will protect me from this orange 7. I'm going to smoke this 8. Good dice. Nope. 8 on an 8 stack. I have a wild card in an artillery, though, so I will have a trade on 3. But so 13v8 is 100% perfect. It's a perfect 100% blitz roll. My killed loss is poor. Generally, I think on average, you should only lose 6 troops. 5 to 6 troops hitting an 8 stack. If you hit it with the perfect slider. And you can lose as little as like 2. So I'm supposed to lose 5 or 6. You can lose as little as 2. I think the most you can lose is probably 9 or 10. Maybe you can lose 11, actually, with a perfect slider. But yeah, maybe the most you lose is 11. 8 on an 8 is slightly worse than average. But if I had, let's say, a 6 here, that'd be a lot better. Actually, if I had a 6 left over, I would have considered splitting 3 off and 4v1ing here to guard this with a 5. But not to be. So yeah, okay. I don't know what's happening here. Orange may also bot because of that. He might just quit. He might also add to this 3 and come down. Like, I'm going to have to contest with him. I guaranteed have a trade on 3, so I'm hoping he doesn't. The artillery wildcard means that at worst, I'm getting an artillery trade on the 4th turn. Unless I die before then, which could happen. Is he hoping this blue 4 moves out of the way or what? Yeah, he's still pointing at me. Takes a card, points at me. That's fine. Oh, I do lose that 4. I should have moved that 4 earlier, maybe? I don't know. That 3 stays there, hopefully. No, completely gets out of his way. That's not good. So I make this a 7. I'm going to 2v1 up here. And doesn't work. Damn. Let me see. I have a 6 here. He goes 12, 11, 10. 10v6 is me, even without a trade. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. I have a +2 on New Guinea as well. So now if he doesn't have a trade, he can go 12, 11, 10, 9, 9v7 me. And that's way worse than a 10v6. 10v6 is almost 100%, right? 11v6 is a perfect roll. 10v6 is not quite 100%. Could lose. But also 9v7 is even worse, right? 9v7 is maybe 70% or something, or 75, 80. And if he comes in with that and loses that, I can probably trade and kill him, take his 4 cards. And hold Australia and be strong enough to maybe not die. That's my hopeful, wishful thinking. Okay, Red's now pushed out into Africa. Yeah, he's now like, he feels strong and secure enough here that he's pushing out into Africa. Green's trying to bring this 7 up into North America. Purple's trying to save this stack. I kind of tunnel visioned on what's going on over here, so I didn't even roll this 4 out to try to do anything with it. I guess I should have done that maybe a prior turn. I didn't really have much to do with it, though. What do I do? Like 4-on-1, 3-on-1, and then I just single dice manual his orange stack to try to knock it down to troop or something? Purple's going to combine his troops on South Africa, right? No. Okay. I actually think combining on South Africa would have been a decent idea, because if Orange and I implode, at least he's in a position to maybe strike for Africa next. Green is in a position to take Africa if this suicide happens. Which I think it does. No, he stops. Cool. Blue bot rolls, trades. If this 8 can come up, if it kills this 2, I would go for the orange kill, I think. It puts me on 5 cards. I'm so weak. Oh my god. If the 5v2 happened here, though, I'd actually really, really consider it. Put 3 here, trade this, and just go get him. No. So I make it 22. I could 6v3. Make this so 2 here, 6v3. No, I need to put like 5 here, or 4 here, guaranteed. 4, 5, 6. Leaves me 7 here, 16, 15, 14 v11 to get this. I wouldn't get him. I'm not even going to take the bonus right now because he just wants to suicide me. So I'm just going to leave 1 more troop in the way. We'll knock out red here. Put this back. All right. If he wants to kamikaze me for this, we both die. I have the 22. I'd rather have a 22 here than a 21 here. He's going to make a 14. And then if he gets a 10 trade, it's a 24, 23, 22, 22 v22. Instead of 23 v21. It's the same. This is the same thing, right? I'm pretty sure this guy's just going to kamikaze me and ruin both of our games, though. I don't know if there's a way to avoid it. If I take the bonus, it just makes it more likely. I need to give him the worst roll possible if he tries. I also need to make it so, like, I'm a little awkward up here to try to kill. I guess, like, in case he was going to try to kill me for cards, but I guess there's no real point in there. 19 troops for him, 29 for me. He's going to get 3 here. I'm hoping he's just full of dude cards. I'd love it if he just had, like, 4 dude cards. Or 2 dudes and 2 cavalry, and then he draws a dude. That's my dream. He has 2 dudes and 2 cavalry. And then blue hits this. Like, it's a pretty straight... If he goes to 5 cards, it is a straight shot to kill him. If blue knocks this 2 out. Oh, green's getting fed now. Rolls the green 5. I think green was... His goal was to come up through here into here. Purple might die to green now. Like, green might just... Yeah, there's the 10 trade. He even got a +2 somewhere down here. Madagascar. Okay, because I traded on 3, he backed off. Now I will complete Australia. We're actually in the game now. And green just got hit, so green and purple are both vulnerable. Maybe he's looking at maybe getting a purple kill. Like, boom. Purple goes to 3 cards next turn. Something like that. Now I take the bonus. So... If I took the bonus 1 or 2 turns earlier, if I got to hold, I would have had 2 or 4 more troops. But the likelihood of him slamming me was incredibly high if I did that. So I played this about as safe and cautious as I could to get this position. It was very tight. This guy was very much eyeing me up. But now he's got other eyes. He's got his eyes going elsewhere. And now red's got a bonus. I'm the only other person with a bonus now. Now, I am still weak. I mean, comparatively to, like, red's got 49 troops, and I've got 31. Green's still above me in troops as well, even though he lost his 5 stack. What is this? The 12 and a 20 is a little weird here. Instead of having 1 big stack, he's doing some split things. So green's not super experienced either. He hits this 1 and he chills. He's not going to hit the Madagascar 3. So I can come out to Siam now. Fortunately, blue doesn't have a trade. That's something I should have considered, how many cards blue had when I did this, because the last thing you want is a bot on 3 cards trading when it's already sitting on Siam and you have a big stack here. Because the bots, it's very annoying playing against a bot that just trades and puts, like, I don't know, 10 troops on Siam. And it's like, cool, I got Australia with a big stack, but now I just have this bot 10 stack in Siam that's going to sit here forever. And it'll never leave my stack while it keeps taking troops elsewhere on the board, keeping me blocked in here. Because what I really want is my stack out here and no blue. And then I have kill lines above Afghanistan and into Europe and below it into Africa. 2 ways to get in. Purple's gone to 3 cards now and he's weak. Green could have killed him if he put his stacks together. Orange could kill him if he wants. Him sitting in Euro makes him a little safer. Just 3v1 chill with a Middle Eastern stack. Orange actually... it was a very stupid play to try to claim Australia, but maybe he was just being a greedy boy. He's playing smart since then, right? So, I don't know. Okay, now blue's on 3. You could argue to take a card up here, but I just... Because of the way the bot trades and stuff. If it trades on 3, the last thing I want is a ton of troops right here. We have a dude and 2 cavalry, so no trade on 3. China, Northern Europe, and Madagascar. Funny, orange traded the Madagascar card, and then I got it a couple turns later. Like, what is going on here? This split here also makes it way more likely that the blue will roll this orange too, which is what I really would like. What is this? A 10-10-50. He's just trying some weird-ass take of this. I mean, you only really need 2 stacks to guard it, so having 3 stacks is weird. Yeah, red's going to make this big. Red's never going to let green hold this. He's way too far ahead. 65 troops. Nobody else has even 40 right now. Red could just kill somebody that's on 30 troops or something. He could kill purple. If I'm red, I'd probably kill purple here, or I definitely kill him on 4 cards next turn. And I would have taken Africa by now. I mean, anybody, like, Orange is the only person that's really a threat to hitting this stack if you take Africa. But, like, if he does, he dies immediately. So Orange can't even do that. And I think if Orange is going to slam someone out, just to, like, say, I hate this game, I'm done, it would be a reach around and hit on me. Purple's on 4. I'm on 3. He's on 22. I have no allies yet. I kind of want to make an ally. Blue's kind of weak. He's going to Ukraine. Now he's trying to claim Ukraine, yeah. I think if purple goes to... Oh, man, blue's on 4 now. I can't kill it. 5 on 2 here would be nice. Ew, hit the purple one in Egypt, dog. Okay. This is annoying for me, actually. Okay. I can't kill blue because it's over here. And if I hit these 2 twos, it closes my stack off. So I'm actually just gonna knock blue out of the top here. I can't kill purple now because of orange guarding. That sucks a little bit. I have a big trade, by the way. No +2s on it, but I have a big trade. So next turn I can make a 47. If I have a 47 next turn, what can I do with it? Blue's up to 50. Very weird. This is, what is this? A Sally Splitter? Vampire Chicken would call it? Something like that. Like, this is so weird. Also, blue trades. Now, unfortunately, it's touching my 32, and it owns 3 territories out of Asia. So it could, and 32 and a 17. China's touching 2 stacks. So it's actually quite possible blue trades and puts a bunch right in front of me. The same thing I was talking about. If I was down here at stacks in Siam, me being in Siam can have the bot stack on both of these 2 territories, and it's also annoying. It's just they're not the same size. One of them will generally be lower than the other one, so... Like, having a bot... Imagine it's got 20 troops in front of you, but it's got like a 14 and a 6 or something. That's not near as bad as being back here and it has a 20 here. But still very annoying. Red's just dominating. Towand the Spectacular Artisan. Okay. I mean, your spawn was pretty good. Did you craft it? Oh. Kilted, you are an idiot. Man, so close to killing purple. Nah, okay, he trades down. Okay. He's chilling. He's going to be single stack in Asia guy. By the way, like, we could just get kamikazed by orange out of nowhere. Like, he could still just be pissed at us, so trading before us on the second rotation. No. Looks like not happening. 2 on 1, 2 on 1. Both lose. Good. Takes the card here, goes back to Ukraine. No. Now blue trades or no? It doesn't trade. It goes to 5 cards. Oh my god. I think I should feed blue to green at this point. I don't want it to trade here. Alternatively, I could kill... Blue's the only kill for 5 cards, right? Everybody else is 2, 2, 2, 1. I could never kill red. Purple's worth not enough. Orange is even bigger. Green I can't kill for, like, it's not worth... Like, there's nobody worth killing right now. Hold China, because I'm going to hold that in the future. I just want to knock blue out of here. This is going to cut my stack off. But I think it's important to not have blue trade in my face. No, actually, I'm not going to hit both of them. If it trades on a little here, it's not as bad. I don't want it to trade on in my face. I also don't want to close my stack off. If something kicks off here, I do need to stay open. Like, is purple going to come down and open me? No. Is red going to come open me? No. So if I do close both of these off, I have to probably fortify this to India to have access out, or to China. And then someone's going to sneak around me, take Australia, and force me to kill them and take a low position. Right? Like, if people are fearful of how you're going to attack, you could theoretically guard Australia from a China stack. Like, if I own India, I can't get through this way. Oh, is he going to kill blue? Perfect. Good job, red. I made it a little bit more tempting for him. He might have done it anyways, but... No, I'll kick him out a blue 1 and a 2. I think that's what I did, right? No, just the 2. Made it a little more tempting. 7 on the 5. Ooh. Also, I lost Northwest Territories. Orange is still here. I'd like Orange to lose this position. 67 troops for red. It'll be 79 now. He's going to get a big trade with a +2 for surezies. 79, yep. +2 is where? Southern Europe. Solid. He's going to back this off. Green's going to take North America. The question is, does red let green hold it? Or does orange let him hold it? Like, could orange and red tag team green? I would also very much like an opportunity to take this right side of the board. Killing purple out of nowhere would be sick. Killing purple with some kind of like a reach around here into a two-point guard. Trying to hold Asia would be kind of sick. Like if red stack's trapped, his stack's trapped, green's up here. Maybe orange, I don't know. Like orange goes in here and his stack gets trapped. He's got some kind of world where like orange and red stacks are trapped and they don't have enough cards to trade. And I can come around and kind of wrap and kill purple somehow. And then hold this 2-point. Where I have like Asia and Australia. +9 plus all the territories. That'd be insane. Obviously this is some kind of pipe dream, but it would be nice to see. So purple might even be quitting. I'd love if he added the 3 troops here. A bot might, because there's 2 stacks right here. Now it goes here. So does orange want to try to take Europe? I mean, red's really strong. Red didn't accept my alliance either. He's coming back to Ukraine. Okay. An artillery would give me a trade. Okay, we've got a trade on 3 with a +2 in China, but I don't know we're gonna get to use it. I think red might just 3-on-1 this to. But I'd rather be open anyways than get the 2 troops. Okay, green immediately goes for this. Does he go further though? Boom, and pull the 12 in? Or does he stop here? He stops. Okay. He's very slowly working on this. Either his next turn or his next trade, which could be the same thing. He's taking it for sure. Guaranteed he's going to take this on his next trade. He might, even without a trade on 3, take this next turn, though. Now, red's got to figure out what he wants to do. Red is a monster, and he should be the one that's trying to find ways to progress the game. Now, none of his troops are active, though, so he can't really do much. I sent him an alliance request, and he didn't accept that, so there's nothing I can do to really work with him. Turn order-wise, it'd be good if I could work with orange, I guess. I'm going to offer orange an alliance. Yeah, so purple's going to be a bot. Archie non-quits. He's single stack Asia, doesn't want to play that out. That's whatever. Red will open China for me. Cool. This bot's going to eventually try to take Asia and attack its way all the way down to me, so that's going to be a pain. Red didn't even get a card. Huh. Well, purple's going to be rolling around in here. It's going to take all the way down to China. Might even hit red's 4. And then it's just going to stack in my face. That's a little annoying, but there's a chance it does fortify some to Ural, though, which would be good. I'd like it to have some troops in Ural. Leaves a 9. 5 comes out. 4 comes out. Okay, cool. Traps these stacks. If it stopped right now and... Damn. Oh, stop. Nice. It might actually fortify this to... No. Fuck. It might have actually fortified that to Ural. Because right here it's only touching a 1. Ural's touching orange too. So what's orange's thinking here? He's playing single stack, stacking in Ukraine, but it's not going to do much for him. I get the +2 in China. I'm going to use it right now. There's no purple killing right now. I'm going to hit it a couple times. Hit it some more. Just a bunch of 1s. I have a 60 stack now. I want purple to attack out. The unfortunate thing about this game is I had to play it slow because of like just to survive from orange, and it didn't put me in a spot where I could kind of bully anybody because I was the weakest or pretty close to the weakest for a while. Red was the one and is the one that can dictate how this game goes. 69 troops for green. Taking the 2-point North America. We'll dab on that. He's going to stack on red. This could happen for sure. Going to offer Commander Kane an alliance. By the way, red is Canadian. Green is Canadian. They're not working together though, or this would have, you know, green would have taken this forever ago. So like, we're not worried about collab there. We just got a couple Canadians in there. So purple takes a 4th card maybe. There's a possibility of orange trading to kill purple to trade, just to kind of, you know, because he's in, right now we're 5 humans, right? Blue started as a bot. Unfortunately, that player didn't ready up. So it's like, of the 5 humans, orange could get 5th if we ignore this bot and nobody wants to hit a bot, which generally happens quite often. Or he could, I mean, reasonably safely, if he has a trade on 4, hit this 4, kill purple, get a trade. So he'd get 2 trades for the 35 troops he kills. And then he'd only be on 3 troops or 3 cards at the end of his turn and probably still at like 30 plus troops. And I'd be the only one really in a position to kill him. Maybe green could too, but it would guarantee he doesn't get last or 5th. Because right now it's looking like he might get 5th. If everybody ignores the purple bot and he's just single stacked here in the middle, like he's having a really rough game. If he does kamikaze me, by the way, I do go next, so I'll at least be able to kill him. He's chilling. Purple's going to cut me off here. If this 4 didn't exist, I'd probably kill purple. Like if this was 31 for 4 cards, I'd probably kill purple. Maybe not. Just like orange looking at me with 5 cards in that stack is maybe no. Red's not open. Nobody's open to him either. He's gonna get to trade. Oh, I want to do something. What can I do here? Well, this is gonna happen, I think. This implosion could easily happen. They're matching stacks, but the problem with this is, for these guys, is when you're this big of stacks touching, the fear starts to creep in. And at some point, by the way, purple rolls its way over here and starts threatening red's bonus. That'll be fun. But this fear starts to creep in. Right? Like, attacker's advantage dice is powerful. If you roll their 40, you might lose 27. If they roll your 40, they might lose 27. That's a 26 troop swing. It could go 13 troops in either direction. Easily. Right? So if you're here and you're like, I'm going to get into a fight with this guy, that 26 troop swing or whatever, that's a lot to consider. Especially if you play a lot and you see the dice rolls when you're hitting people, right? So if red's scared green's going to hit him, or green's scared red's going to hit him, at some point, right? It's a game of chicken. It's like, even if you have no bad intentions, out of fear, you might hit him. You could both have not bad intentions, but just the proximity of the stacks here could cause that to happen. Yeah, this is the annoying part where I stop getting cards, I guess. I'll have a 69 stack, though. Makes a 10, fortified to the 10. Or this 10, okay. Yeah, so purple bot's trying to take Asia. Obviously, that's not going to happen. If that 4 wasn't there... No, but orange is on 5. The trick is, like, would I weaken orange and try to open red and get red to kill orange? Red's not even allied with me. Alliances would make this a lot better. Like, if I could coordinate with red in some way, but there's no real way. If orange bots and purple's a bot, the bots will kind of kill each other to the point where I go next and I might be able to double kill them in 2-point. Or double kill them and hold a nice strong position. Where I have like a massive Middle East stack, and then instead of trying to 2-point guard up here, I leave this like a 1 or a 3, and I have another stack here. So they can break my Asia, but I'll still be holding this. But I'll have a big scary stack here, so maybe they won't even want to break my Asia. If orange bots, though, red's going to take some damage, green's going to be safe. He'll be big enough here to be safe from orange. So orange and purple will start hitting each other. It's one of those things, like, I think... If you're going to play Classic Fixed, like, you should probably try to play it out. Like, try to find a win. You know what I mean? Orange has done nothing this game to, you know, he's done nothing to ally anybody and try to teamwork. He's done, you know what I mean? Like, he could have allied me and been like, let's hit red a while ago when purple was up here and green started stacking. Like, the second green got on him here, he allies me and he's like, let's hit red. And then he comes down, manuals a bit of Egypt. I come over and I break him on Egypt. Like, stuff like that. Maybe there was opportunities for us to start bullying red here, and then we ally green and ask him to hit red. And then if orange and I are working on red, maybe green does something. Maybe it does nothing. Maybe you just hit the red for a few troops, and then I hit it for a few troops, and red slams you, and you die. But at least you tried something. And if it works, all of a sudden, all three of us kill red, and then it's anybody's game, and the whole world opens up. Like, all three of us work together on red. Red gets pissed and slams out to green. This loses most of his troops here. What if red, instead of going into you because I'm the one that finished and broke the bonus, slams me? Then all of a sudden, you're troop leader, and all three of us are at war. Like, it's worth trying that stuff, man. It really is. Green's doing this weird split stack thing again. I'm actually pretty confident I have a good chance to win this game. I know it looks weird. I'm on 72 troops, and red's on 116. The second these 40s collide, red's on 76. You know what I mean? And then him getting cards and dealing with orange and purple in here. Right? It's really, we're down to a 3-player game now. Also, this is going to hit him for 15. No. Oh my God, Lucker. Lucker, dog, McDoodle, fried sandwich. Green almost lost his 17 as well. Green's at risk of getting slammed by orange more than red even. Oh. So red seems to be a taker more than a breaker. That's the bot personality of the orange bot. Purple bot's also been trying to take this bonus. I don't know if we'll see on its trade if it wants to kind of what it wants to do. Green's going to lose a ton of troops to orange, which is a problem. Orange with a trade hits the 20 for sure. I think it hits the 20 anyways. If it makes a 20 here or a 19, it's going to hit this 20. 22, 22. If it has no set, he might be okay. But if it has no set, it's going to hit this 4 or red's 15. It might try a 20 v 22 or a 19 v 22. It is possible. Red won't ally me. If I can get green and red stacks here to collide, I'm in this game quite a bit. Does he hit Middle East for a card? Yeah. Okay. If he leaves it a 1, it's going to be an easy card for orange. Also, purple's going to hit this 6 possibly, right? Actually, the 4 is going to roll. The 14 is likely, actually. It might go 4-on-1 and chill, but it might not even roll the 4-on-1 because it's stuck on my 74. So it might actually, purple's more likely to hit this orange 6, which will open the door to orange getting a Ukraine card instead of hitting green. So he gets a little lucky there, I think. That's the first roll, right? Yeah. This is because the 14's only touching itself in a blizzard, so it can come out, where this 11's glued to my stack. Now orange is going to hit that 4. Now orange and purple bot are working each other down. So everything here to try to pull this W off is going to come down to the 3-player endgame and who's at war with who. I happen to be in the position that's far away from them. 17 v 17 would be hot. It's going to hit the 4 though. But next turn, orange is going to probably trade. And that could spell a lot of doom for green if he's got stacks here. And if green gets destroyed by orange and red doesn't take too much damage on him, I will be in a lot of trouble. Like, to actually destroy red, this is so many troops. Right? This is what? Almost 80 troops, 75 troops almost. And I don't even have that many troops. So I go through an 11 and a 6. I mean, this will be different on my turn, but like, let's say I go through 15 troops just to get to him. To hit what? A 17 and a 39? Like, say this gets knocked out. Like, if I could kill him, I guess. I would need really good dice, though. Green's gonna card skip. This is so dangerous. I mean, it is extremely likely that green's gonna lose a 26 stack on this turn. I mean, purple's going to 9v6, actually. There's a chance it doesn't. If purple 9v6s and gets that roll and wins it. Unless red hits this. If red hits this, then... The thing is, if red card skips here, if he goes straight to fortify, there's a decent chance it hits this. If he hits this 6, it's actually a higher chance, I think. Like, if he hit this 6 and leave a big stack here, purple can't hit orange, and then orange is very likely to roll these with a trade. All right. Might not even be a 9v6. It might be a 6v6 if it puts its 3 troops in my face. Okay, 9v6 happens for sure. If it loses, green's fucked. He needs it to win. Okay. Because orange, and maybe orange doesn't trade. That'd be kind of cool. Goes to 5. Maybe red kills it on 5. He's far enough ahead he can afford to take that. And then green would try to take Europe. I wonder how that would hold. Like green's, this is a strategy, right? Oh, it actually doesn't have a set. Purple's going to be on 26, no, 28. Okay, green actually might be safe here. If these stacks are both 30s, maybe he is safe from orange. Purple doesn't get a card. Oh, no, red will take Middle East, so the 11 will have to roll over. 30s. It could 30 be 30. It's not going to put everything on one territory, though, so he's probably fine. Green actually lucked out a little bit that he didn't lose a stack, and I think that's good for us. This is a slower pace game, but I'm okay with it. Not every game has to be super fast, super speedy, super crazy, right? A slower pace game is kind of interesting, and that's usually what Classic Fixed tends to get to. I mean, the last few weeks that we've played Classic Fixed have been like 20 to 25 minute absolute psycho games where I'm killing everybody on like the first or second set of trades. It's really crazy. So if we have a little bit of a slower one where we're like, we really had to fight and hold and play smart to even get Australia, just to even be in the game. Like this was a game that my spawn and setup was so bad early that you could easily have gotten like 4th, 5th, like 6th place, right? Easily. So the fact that we survived that to put us in this spot, and then now we've got this interesting scenario where probably these stacks will collide at some point. So if you're looking at red's troop total over mine, take 40 off of that. And then that's his advantage on me. That's what I'm really looking at. That's kind of his advantage. If purple goes to 4 cards, I might kill it. Do I take a card? I'm on 2 cavalry? No. If purple goes to 4 cards, I might kill it. I'm not killing it on 3. I can kill it on 3 and get a set, but then I'm closing my cap off. Or my stack off. There's my boy. Going back. He's like, oh no, my stacks are not even. He thought he was going to lose 3 on the 3, so he put enough troops here to, if he loses 3 on the 3, it'd be evens. Hell yeah, Commander Kane. So red's getting 8 a turn. Green's getting 8 a turn. I'm getting 5 a turn, but I'm not getting cards either. So I'm losing a little bit more than 3 a turn. I'm losing 4 to 5 a turn on these guys. But also red's been hitting like stacks to get cards, so orange is also possibly going to go to 4. We'll see what it looks like here. Takes the 4 off to go down here. Yeah. And here's the thing, like this 51 stack is quite sizable as far as like trying to eliminate me if I go a little too aggressive. Purple no set would be great. Purple with no set and rolling this 6. I need this 3-on-1 to lose. Okay, didn't even do the 3-on-1. It's just going to roll a 6. That's amazing. So purple on 4 cards here. I think I will go for it. Especially since orange is going to at least hit this 3. It'll be on like 17. Okay, we kill purple. Do we kill orange too? No, we'll let red kill orange. We're going to kill purple and not even defend our Asia. And we'll see if they let us hold it. Well, orange will break it if they don't kill orange, so we'll see. Hit both these 3s? No, just none of them, huh? Okay. Kamchatka and Congo. So if I end in Kamchatka, I have a +2 there. So let's do that. Let's do this. This also traps my stacks. So these guys, if they get into a fight, they might be more tempted to fight because my stack will be trapped. I'm attacking a little bit slower so I don't look like a absolute demon that's goated at the game and all that other stuff. Finish with a 75. Get a +2. Do I get a dude and an artillery? Oh my god. No, I do not. Well, it is what it is. We're going to use the Kamchatka one, because that's where our stack is. And then they're going to break this. And I'm going to come back here. That is a trade on 4. That's a big trade too. Cool. So I'm on 97 now. What did I start that turn with? What was the size of my stack? A 94 was the size of my stack when I started 93 attacking. So I had a 94 when I started. And now I have an 83. So I lost 11 troops there, but now I own a bunch more ones here. And I got a couple extra cards, right? Because I was on 2 cards, 2 cavalry. Now I'm on 4 cards with a big trade and a +2 on it. So we're okay. I think he's going to kill orange. If he kills orange and passes, I hold Asia. I'm going to say well played. If his game plan is I'm just going to kill orange and then he stops, I'm going to hold Asia. Like if he just goes back to here, I could actually bring this out and trade and put my income here. Make this a 20 something and then put my full stack here and I could actually work on holding this. Yeah, he breaks me. I was going to say if he didn't break me, I could actually do something crazy. Okay, he leaves the 40 there, so I don't get it. That's okay. Let's see what happens here. I want to kind of slide my troops over. That was a good play by red, and leaving the stack there is too. Because, like, if I go here and like, green wasn't open to me here, and red stacks were kind of closed off down here. So, like, if red fortified back to here or something, or down to here, and I put an 80 something here, red doesn't really get through that. And I might actually get away with holding Asia. Especially with the way green's playing this. He's at some point going to take Europe, and I don't know if red's going to be okay with that. Because red didn't like me having this. Is he going to be okay with green having 2 +5s? And this is going to happen at some point. I'm still calling it. I'm only 50 troops behind red and this happens. Right, then we're only 10 behind. And imagine being only 10 troops behind him and 20 troops ahead of green while these guys hate each other in a 3-player endgame. Sounds pretty nice to me. Is he going to block me? I'm okay if he blocks me. I'll just bring China in. No, I'll hit it. I need a cavalry. See, he's leaving a 30 in green's bonus, saying to green, you can't have Europe. So this is looking like the type of game we can win unless green fully backs off and accepts this. And then they keep playing super chill. At some point, I'm going to ask green to hit red. It's too early, though. Like, I know we're 44 minutes into the game, and you're like, it's too early. What do you mean? I mean, the tension here needs to build a little bit more. Because this is the beginning of tension, right? Red's starting it with me and with green. I'm staying back. Red's now a little concerned about this kind of a maneuver. Although this is probably more dangerous for him to worry about. He might leave a stack here which blocks me, which I don't really care. Or we're going to sit like this and we're going to trade in Ukraine. We'll see if that is the plan. Okay. There's my big trade with a +2 in Euro, so I'll be able to take a card with that and then come back. One really big stack is actually terrifying in this too, right? Like nobody's even got a stack bigger than this 50 other than me and with 108. So I'm not scared of anybody in the immediate sense at all. Of like just dying out of nowhere. This is a great sign. That means the tension's building over here that he no longer trusts this position. Also, Red had a +2 on this this territory, Venezuela, which made it, they had two 40s, and then Red, he had a +2 here, which made it 42. So this tension, along with this being a 42, caused a little bit of anxiety in Green that he's like 5 more troops to defend. But now Red saw Green add here, and he's like, what? We've got some tension here, and now you're adding here? Do I have to worry about this? We'll see. Does he split 3 off and then put that 3 over here to make a 44 or bring one of these 3s up? Nope, he's chilling. Okay. We're gonna do this. And my thinking right now is that if I do... Like, so... Turn order wise, if we were going to teamwork on Red, I should lead and Green should follow. But all of my read on this Green player is that he's extremely slow, extremely cautious, and he wants to play split stack kind of deal. Right? He didn't... I'd like him to stay there. Damn. Maybe I should have given him a thumbs up. Maybe like I'm like, how do I open the door to like getting into his mind a little bit and making him feel a little bit better about potentially doing something to Red? But like my whole read on him is like the Sally splitter thing he's got here. He tries to take a bonus with these weird splits. And then when he feels strong enough, he takes it and then tries to defend it with the same stacks. Right? Like that's kind of his game plan. But if Red has a stack in his bonus, it stops him from doing that. So I don't think he's ever going to hit the Reds. Like, I don't think he has like a level of aggression to change to, right? He's got a nice, slow, casual strategy. And I don't know if he's got an aggressive switch in him or if that's just his play, right? Like maybe his aggressive switch is if somebody hits him, he retaliates. But other than that, he's chilling. Just give him a thumbs up. I'd love him to stay there. I actually don't care if I'm card blocked. If he stays there, that's just more stacking on Red. And then this is where they trade cards. And there'd be stack on each other, and then trading cards here. It's all stacks and stacks. I'm not falling that far behind either, especially staying on 12 territories, getting 1 extra troop. So they get 8 a turn, I get 6 a turn. It's not actually that bad. Losing 2 troops a turn to them doesn't really matter. Nope, fucked up my slider there a little bit. I fucked it up by showing them that I was hovering on 2 dice. If you are going to slide, you can slide in a way that they don't know you're sliding. Because it starts at 100%, right? So if I slide on 3 out of 6 or 3 out of whatever, if I'm using 3 dice, 3 attacking dice on the slider, it shows that it shows here that I'm attacking with 3 dice the whole time. The way you can really tell if somebody's slidering is if they take a longer time, like if they... Instead of just attacking, they take a long time with it, but I'm trying to do like measured timings between every click, right? Like I click this territory, I hit the slider, I hit go. It doesn't look like a slider, but that time I clicked it a little too low on the bar and it showed 2 out of 6 and I had to drag it to 3 out of 6, which means right here where the dice are doing their thing, it was showing 2 dice, which proves I'm sliding. Boom, he's up in this, the 50 to the 45. That's good news. A little raise over here. Well, I have a big trade, but I'm going to chill. I'm at no real risk unless Red comes out with both of these stacks and double slams me. It's a little tempting to put my 100 out here. Or like... Now he goes 49 here. He's like, huh. Oh, I don't want him to keep going back. He's going to keep going back, though. Like, I kind of want to leave... I mean, 40 up here is not enough either. This is so many troops. 120? Like, how many would I actually want to put here? I'd need, like, 90 here and 50-something here. And 60-something here. To try to scare red off from, like, coming through one of my stacks. Like, if red hits one of my stacks, though, I'm in a lot of trouble. So, like, splitting my stack to try to... Maybe not even 40 here. Leave a 40 back here and put the... Maybe leave 50 here and put 100 on India. I would run the risk of red doing the reach around on me, hitting my 50, and then forcing my 100 to pretty much slam him. If I fed red to green, would green actually kill him and give me second? I'm not sure. I'm still trying to play for first. There's a way to get second here pretty easily, I think. If this stack could kill all of red here and then just ask green to hit red. Is this a split? Okay, there we go. He's blocking me now. But that also blocks green. So green now has to hit cards here. Okay. I'm okay with this. Now I'm going to bring my 3 in. I'm going to wait a turn and see what happens. They're going to trade here. And then I'm going to put what? 110 here. 60 to the 50. Ask him to attack red. Maybe this is the time to attack red. And then I'm going to... Next turn, I'm going to fortify here and ask green to attack red. It's all defense. He's going to take a card here and go back. Green only has 1 speed and it's passive. If he stays there, that's cool too. But red will just hit Euro for a card. And then stay there. Okay, he's just going to... Yeah, he is going to stay there. So red's going to hit Euro and stay there. Which means maybe I pull my 100 out to China. Instead of against the 50. This is really 69 on 60. Is it happening? Yeah, it's happening. I'm telling you, I just had to wait. The pressure was building up. The tension, as soon as red leaves this here to block me. Give him a thumbs up and attack red. And I'm going to bring troops out now. I will 100% bring troops out. Red is going to get hit by green. And now, red's 40 troops up on me still. Green's 20 troops behind me. But I'm pretty sure some of these stacks are getting hit. He's going to double this down here. Give green a thumbs up. Let's go attack red. Tell me green does something here. If he bots, I just lose. If he's a bitch that bots, there's nothing I can do. But now I've brought troops out to fight him. Like, it's time to hit some red. He's gonna hit the 1. Is he gonna at least break the bonus? He won't even hit the 50, I bet. Yeah. He breaks the bonus. Does he hit the 18 or the 50? Breaks the bonus and chills. Brings his troops together on here, though. Puts his troops here. He wants to go back into North America. So red's 50 is going to come back here. Can green trade and get in here is the question. If I hit a red 50 stack, I'm killable by this 100. So I got to be a little cautious of that. Does red hit more, though? If red hits a 44, though, we're like completely in the game. We're even with red, and we can start sending him. The 50 goes back here, which is what I thought. I'm going to trade here. I could put my 50 up here. Or leave my 50 in the back. Or I could put my 50 on here. I'm going to do this. Let's do it. I think it's Asia time. I thought about, I should have done the 2 on India. The reason I didn't care about switching the cards is my goal was, I was just going to bring the 3 in anyways. Oh, he does. Oh, and he fucking wins the roll. Okay, we are troop leader with Asia. Red cannot break us unless he takes the 101 through our 126. And he might do that. Or he might just kill green here. Green's on 5. Red could still feed green the win and ruin our game. He's still big enough to do that if he hits my 126. Nope, he doesn't. He cuts himself off there. Oh, mama. He's going to... I think he's just going straight up and he's going to take this right through and kill green. He kills green, it's over. We literally hold Asia and win. Boom! There we go. We had to play slow. What fucking dice, huh? We just had to wait. Green didn't communicate with me a single fucking time. Red never allied me or communicated with me either. And that's why I don't like that's why I like classic fixed with alliances. I basically just played a game with no alliances. And that's why it took so long. The last couple of weeks, we had these 20-minute bangers, and it's been because we've had alliances. Oops. I just started with a lot of troops, baby. So we'll just end this real quick. Oh, yeah. Take it. You guys already know what's happening. 6 on a 20 with no slider? What are my fucking dice, man? Good game. Well played. Holy monkey balls! Boom! He had 4 cavalry. All right, well, is that the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? And the apocalypse is my pink ass ramming you in... Wait, my ass wouldn't be doing the ramming. In the Congo, whatever. Good game of classic picks, baby. Orange was a master. He was a master and he made that play for Australia with green and me going later in the turn order, getting 5 and 6 troops. Like, even if I don't add my 5 to Australia, green had a 3, 3, 3, and a 2, all pointed at Australia with 6 troops in the first turn. He would have went for Australia. So, like, no matter what, Orange's strategy there wasn't going to do well for him. He ends up clawing out a 3rd place by staying in for a little while, not kamikazing me. But, yeah, in the end game, green was intermediate, red was beginner. I had a sense they were a little bit newer players, and all we had to wait for was for the tension to build up. The classic Australia win, boys. The classic Australia. Thank you for joining till the end of the video. Please subscribe if you're new here. That is Classic Fixed on a Sunday for you. And we're back with more Europe Advanced Progressive Capitals tomorrow. So I'll see you there.